Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Witch Queen Season of the Seraph, but pretty much Lightfall. You should be preparing for Lightfall now, Intel. And in this video, we are going to be discussing yet another thing that you should be doing in the lead up the last few weeks of this season in preparation for the whole new year of content, which is Lightfall. And this particular thing is actually something that I have to say I have completely disregarded myself in all the previous seasons, but now I'm going to be paying a lot more attention to just because of the way that Lightfall is going to function around weapons. And in this video, we are going to be talking specifically about weapons XP. Now, all the actual methods that we will discuss are also good for just farming out regular XP, so might be good early on in Lightfall, might be good to know, but at this point in the season, I'm sure your overall artifact XP, maybe to get a little bit more power, is kind of your secondary thought. But weapons XP, that's something that you really can carry with you and are always going to be wanting to try to rank up as much as possible. So today's methods will be for both weapon and normal XP. Also for bounties, if that's something you're maybe trying to carry a few over into Lightfall with you. But most notably, this is going to be the fastest way to complete all weapons bounties, whether or not it's just a red border or if you're just trying to rank up a weapon that you've already crafted. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 Lightfall content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. Remember that any of those things I just mentioned also enter you into any future giveaways on this YouTube channel, and I do one every 1,000 subscribers. We're only 200 away from 66,000, which is absolutely incredible, so you never want to miss out. It's going to be a Lightfall giveaway, and of course, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that next giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, I do those secret hashtags on all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Okay, so on to a couple of things. One, the locations of the best farms and glitches in order to rank up your weapons levels, but also the fastest ways to actually get the weapon kills. So somebody actually pointed this out to me maybe a week ago, and I was going to make a video on this for a completely different reason, and I probably still will. But that's really revolving around builds and how this glitch can actually help a current super meta build, and definitely a Lightfall meta build, or will be a Lightfall meta build, and turn it into probably the best thing in the game. But it's a glitch. In this, we're actually going to be talking about it a bit more on how you can actually use this glitch to rank up your weapons levels a lot faster. So the glitch revolves around two perks, which you'll never actually find on the same weapon, and you probably haven't thought about it until right now. But those two perks are Incandescent and Vorpal. Now, it doesn't actually need to be Incandescent. I've actually found that this works with all sort of damage over time effects, but in this case, we're going to be showing Incandescent because it's probably the easiest to come by damage over time perk on any weapon that you might just pick up. It's also one, I think, of the more sought after or used perks for crafted weapons. At least it's one that if you're on anything solar, most notably a Solar Warlock, you're definitely going to want to have. And because I use Solar Warlock a lot and it's very meta, it's what I'm using. So, like I said, you probably haven't noticed that Vorpal and Incandescent never come on the same weapon. However, you can actually get these two perks to work together. And what it does is, instead of Incandescent burning its initial, let's say, victim, and then causing that burn to be separated into all the other ads that are around the initial killed ad, they will burn, yes, but they do not explode. However, If you simply shoot the first ad, get them burning, and then switch to a weapon that has Vorpal on it, in this case I had Vorpal on my grenade launcher, it actually adds the explosion effect, not just the burn, to all the other ads in the vicinity. So it separates not just the burn, like I said, but actually the explosion. And then when the explosion actually triggers, that in turn triggers the burn and the explosion again. So as you can see, you get a lot more bang for your buck as far as ad clear goes if you just simply shoot once, get the first ad burning, let them burn, switch to your weapon that has Vorpal on it. It doesn't have to be a grenade launcher. It's any weapon that has Vorpal. And it'll trigger all those incandescent effects and all the effects from your subclass, too, that are affected by that single perk. So it's pretty wild. And I'm probably, honestly, doing a very terrible job of explaining it. And there's probably a lot more better uses for this particular glitch than I'm actually sharing with you here. However, it is something that you can do. And I've actually seen this work with something like Osteostrega. Any sort of burn whatsoever, even lightning sometimes was triggering it. I got it to work with the Warmind cells as well as the Volt Shot to a certain degree, though the Volt Shot was a little bit harder simply because it's such a fast AoE effect. But any AoE effect, I think, even my solar grenades on my Warlock are affected by this glitch. If I just use them and then switch to the weapon that has Vorpal on it, for some reason it will add that. I think maybe I have to shoot the particular ad first before I blow them up with the grenades, but then the explosions just get triggered to everything. I don't know. It's just one of those weird combinations, but I haven't seen it work with anything better than incandescent. So use this to however you like. Maybe weapons farming, weapons leveling isn't the thing that you want to use this for, though if you are someone who goes to the Shiro Chi checkpoint, like I was using in this case, just to demonstrate for the majority of people, because this is something you can go to all the time currently, though it's probably not the best kill farm in the game. It's one of the best kill farms in the game. I don't know if it's going to be leaving us in Beyond Light. There'll be others, or excuse me, in Lightfall. But in any case, this is a good place that I just wanted to demonstrate it, and you can use this how you want. Now, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is something that is available right now and actually is the best kill farm currently in the game. And of course, I am talking about the In the Deep mission. Now, I did talk about this, of course, earlier this week because it's on a rotation, and this is the last time we're going to have this mission available on the moon during this season. Fortunately, this DLC will not be leaving us, so this should be available next season during Lightfall. Though when we go through these sort of year changes versus seasonal changes, usually there's a big update, some sort of big patch, and things like this that get used a lot for kill farming tend to get fixed. So I'm not totally sure if this is going to be as usable next year or next season as it is now, though it should still be around, so there's a possibility of it still working. But if you've never used the In the Deep mission before to farm out XP or Glimmer or things during the seasonal events or weapons XP like we're going to be doing here, I'm going to just do a brief run through of the actual mission and how to actually set up this kill farm. Great thing to know also about this is that if you've never done this mission before, ever, you can actually play through the story mission up until you actually get to this point, and then just never actually complete it. Once we get to the point where I'll show you how to set up the kill farm, you just never complete it, and you can actually save that checkpoint forever on that character that's never done this, so you never actually have to wait around for it to come back after the 3-week rotation or whatever it is. And you never actually have to play through the whole mission again. The checkpoint will be saved directly at the kill farm. So that's what I do. But for most people, they've probably played through this once, or maybe they've never done it and they just don't know exactly where to go, how to set this up. But it's fairly easy. All you need to do is just play through it till the very end. You'll get to a point where you have to scan a lectern, which, let me see if I can jump forward a little bit here for us. You'll do all of these sections, which are just plates. You kind of have to scan through them. You'll get to the end. You have to kill a bunch of enemies. You'll see this lectern sort of standing on this altar. Once you kill all the enemies in this area, it will be scannable. You'll just want to run up, scan it. It's a cryptoglyph, or whatever they want to call it. You'll scan it, and then the best thing to do is, once this objective starts, run and just jump off the ledge. That'll reset this sort of encounter. This isn't always a necessity, but I do always recommend doing it, because sometimes if you don't reset this encounter the right way, you don't actually get the ads to spawn in as frequently as you want. But once you spawn back in, you will essentially be picking up the checkpoint at the exact same spot, and all the ads will be set and ready to go. You'll clear out these ads that shoot you on the top, and all that will be left in this area is Thrall. Find one of the many rocks or areas that is sort of low to the ground, but the ads can still kind of aggro you a little bit, and then just stay there and kill farm to your heart's content. Now, if you're using the incandescent buff, you can go to different spots. There's places on the stairs I like to go to. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm just going for XP, sometimes I like to sit on a rock, just because I don't mind if the ads are sort of hitting me here and there. If I have Devour perk going, if I'm just trying to kill farm for weapons XP, you might want to go to the stairs. But in any case, bring all your red borders in here, bring all the weapons that you want to rank up, and it's this endless Thrall. They'll be constantly spawning, and you can use the new incandescent Vorpal glitch to maybe help with this farm, speed up the process. It seemed like every single time I went to the Shiro Chi wall, or excuse me, the Shiro Chi encounter, and opened the door, that first wave of ads gave me about 80% completion just by using that Vorpal incandescent glitch. Now, I don't know if that's that much higher than just using it as incandescent and just shooting as many times as I need to, but it seemed like it made it a lot easier, because everything that was behind the door would also get triggered by the explosion versus everything that was just in the doorway. So, like I said, it just made the whole thing go a lot quicker. I didn't actually have to move as much. I could be super lazy. Not as much the case in this particular area, just because the kill farm here doesn't have as many ads coming at you as once, even though they are infinite. So this is more of a, you kind of have to sit and shoot type of thing. But it's still a good thing, because it's available now, and it won't be available after Tuesday's reset. But that is going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. A little bit of new information mixed with a little bit of old information. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more Destiny 2 content, future Lightfall content like this. You can also, again, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And of course, if you've watched till this point in the video, please leave a hashtag Lightfall in the comment section down below. I'll give you another entry into that next giveaway for this video. Remember, again, I do that on all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, of course, do it again. And once more, I am Wilhelm Scream. Good farming, and of course, we will see you next time.